Welcome to our presentation. DataSeismic, Z-Terra, Lamina Geophysical, and Alishes can form a group of companies dedicated to seismic data processing and several disciplines related to oil and gas exploration, research and development, and petrophysics. Starting with raw data from field acquisition, up to migrated volumes, in time or depth, both in standard or high resolution, we rely on the experience of recognized professionals and the last available technology. A long list of satisfied customers speak for us. Next, there is a summarized review of the group and our offers in the exploration services area. As we just mentioned, the group is formed by 4 companies. DataSeismic, with offices in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and Houston, Texas, working in seismic data processing since years. Lamina Geophysical, also located in Houston, specialized in R&D, high resolution processing and reservoir geophysics, petrophysics, and non-conventional techniques. Z-Terra, with focus in seismic data migration software, both in time and depth, R&D, diffraction imaging, and related techniques, developing software applications, and provider of services to other companies. Finally, Alishes, located in Buenos Aires, dedicated to non-seismic collaborative techniques, complementing conventional seismic processing technologies that help improve information like velocities used in depth migrations and similar procedures. All companies in the group have experts in each discipline, who have worked for years in their respective areas, in different countries around the world. All companies work together in an integrated, collaborative fashion, using this approach that we call unified projects. This way, all teams interact with each other, and present only one face to the final customer through DataSeismic representatives, which makes all intercompany relationships transparent, reducing the need for multiple meetings or contacts with different members of the group. Let's see now a little more in detail which tasks we perform, and what services we deliver to major oil companies. When we talk about integrated tasks, we are talking about projects. These projects comprise one or more of the following: seismic data processing, seismic data inversion and modeling, research and development and non-conventional techniques, like shale play, non-seismic methods like gravimetry and magnetometry, rock physics and petrophysics, and reservoir characterization. In our portfolio, there are some other additional specialties, not described in this presentation, and which we will name later at the end. As we said before, the projects are managed in an unified fashion, which we call integrated projects. But, let's take a look to each area in particular, so you can know a little more about our services. Let's first talk about seismic data processing. DataSeismic is a company with more than 20 years' experience in this branch of exploration, both in the local and international marketplace. Our staff is made of recognized, experienced professionals. We use last-generation hardware and software, cluster processing and unified storage under RAID protection, to ensure maximum security and confidentiality for customer data and projects. We are talking about multiprocessor, large memory and high-speed networked servers, capable of running parallel jobs with maximum performance, in the shortest time. Regarding processing software, we use Landmark Halliburton family of products, as well as Paradigm Focus, now called Echoes, all of them very well known in the world of seismic data processing. For static corrections calculation, our choices are SacePace, Echoes, Flatirons, and Seismic Studio, from Sigma Cube, designed by great specialists, like Chuck Digens, and others. This software selection allows for a wide spectrum of choices and approaches for statics calculations, a basic starting point for the progress of the whole flow of seismic data processing. Methods like delay time and tomography are among the main choices and are included in almost any statics calculation application from major vendors, and these programs are not the exception. This is very useful at the time of comparing methods and find the right one for the area under study. In addition, Seismic Studio has the possibility of mixing statics calculations coming from different methods with an exclusive procedure called hybrid statics calculation. Complementing our set of statics solutions is the powerful software called Refract from Intelligent Resources Incorporated, which performs first-break seismic tomography, providing sophisticated ray tracing algorithms widening the range of approaches for each specific project. This allows for the use of the best part from each method, in cases where a unique solution comes difficult. The basic processing flow, shown in these slides, is generic. Each project has its characteristics, and needs special approaches, so the flow could be modified, discussed with customer, and adapted to the particular area, or group of areas. Our job covers everything, starting from field data reading, geometry application and verification, pre-processing, filtering, analysis and QC of every partial outcome, up to final stages of migration. And optionally high-resolution processing. From the very first stack, generally using elevation statics, up to final migration, our staff will be checking outputs for errors, resolution issues and other possible drawbacks, to achieve the best results in imaging. This allows us to ensure that we are delivering a high-quality product. If high-resolution processing is required, some additional steps are included in the main sequence, like data conditioning, filtering, spectral decomposition, analysis, resampling, and high-resolution processing itself, and of course the final delivery. Although most of times it is considered enough with the pre-stack migrated volume, it is possible to dramatically improve imaging by using our high-resolution technology, which allows for the visualization of very thin layers, impossible to be detected with conventional processing. This is especially useful in volumes with complex stratigraphy, very thin layers, and hard-to-detect faults. This technique uses specially designed algorithms that enhance the frequency contents of seismic data, with the use of very sophisticated inversion procedures, duplicating, and sometimes, triplicating resolution. For more detail, please ask our representatives. They can send you more in-depth information and supporting documentation, which is not included in this presentation. Here, we can see some key points of our processing sequence. Last but not least, the delivery stage. Once customer agrees with the results, the deliverables preparation begins. This consists of a report containing all detailed information about the processing sequence employed, from the reading of field data up to the final migration steps. Also included are parameter tables, screenshots of records, stacks, migrated sections, and time slices. The report is delivered in both the printed and the digital version. All resulting seismic volumes are written to SegWi format and recorded on DVD, USB discs, tape, cartridges, Blu-ray or any other requested media, for customer convenience. Due to security reasons, we always keep a copy of the deliverables, for a limited period of time, just in case a resend of the package is requested. In the inversion and modeling area, we perform acoustic impedance inversions, including fluids replacement, attributes analysis, AVO, lanes parameters, lambda MIO, lambda raw, simultaneous inversion and others. For these procedures, we use the software from Hampson Russell, and its family of products, like Elog, Emerge, Strata, and others. Our group of companies works also with innovative, non-conventional techniques. Words like frackability, shale play, shale gas, etc., are becoming common in today's oil and gas exploration vocabulary, and also an important sector of our portfolio of services. These modern technologies enhance possibilities for areas considered already depleted or unproductive in the past, and that now can be turned back to production. Thanks to the combination of new petrophysical methodologies and rocks physics that lead to better determination of fracturability, plus previous geological studies, new potentials for oil and gas extraction are now unleashed. That's why we count on qualified professionals in these disciplines, whose interaction allows for best possible results. Regarding non-seismic methods, like gravimetry and magnetometry, our specialized team represents an added value to conventional seismic processing techniques. Improved velocity loss, depth migrations with less uncertainty percentage, and better information at interpretation time are only some of the advantages that these collaborative methods add to our final product. The interpreter will find very valuable information in following horizons of interest in target areas, which will lead to a better decision-making, especially in complex or uncommon structures. Salt domes, faults and folds, which could be hydrocarbon traps, are good candidates for the use of gravimetry to detect anomalies. In petrophysics and rock physics, we use very elaborated techniques of modeling, analysis and prediction, as well as last-generation software for detailed study of mineral composition, and all attributes employed in hydrocarbon detection. Elastic, acoustic and physical modeling, and fluids behavior studies are some of the methods used in cooperation with other disciplines to arrive to best conclusions and minimize the risk. Not less important is what is called reservoir characterization. Recurring once more to modeling, and with the use of advanced simulation software, it is possible to predict fluids behavior within a reservoir with a big degree of accuracy, pointing to a good estimation of reserves. Based on this modeling, and using all available geological information, it is possible to select the best recovery technique, specific for the area under study. Items like porosity, permeability, water and hydrocarbon saturation, layers thickness, etc., are valuable outcomes from the integrated analysis of the reservoir, and will support or not the continuity of exploitation. To finish this presentation, please let us mention that among our staff you will find specialists in interpretation, seismic acquisition design and QC, well design, prediction, and other disciplines. For more information, you can contact us at our website or through our email address, exploration@dataseismic.com. Thank you.